What's going on, everyone? Welcome to T3G. My name is Dalibor, and today we are doing App Spotlight. We do this every Wednesday, and if you're into checking out new apps and different apps, make sure you hit that subscribe button for me. Today we're going to be looking into ShareX, which is a screenshot and sharing application, coming up right after the intro. Come on! All right, guys, and as I've been doing, I want you to appreciate this art. This is actually a little known piece of art that only hardcore X-Men fans know. When Storm was being created, there were two characters that were actually brought together to form her. This is Typhoon, one of the two characters that was cannibalized to create the character of Storm. Chew on that for a little while. While you do that, let's check out ShareX. Now, we looked at Greenshot before, and that's been a very, very useful piece of technology for me, but I've actually just realized in playing around with ShareX that it's also going to be useful in addition to Greenshot. Not only do you have the ability to take screenshots, and it even has the currently configured screenshot hotkeys already set up for you, and it tells you what they are right on the first page when you open it. You also have the ability to upload. Now, the key thing here is that you have to set a destination for it to upload. So in destination settings, we have a ton of options. Everything from Imager and Flickr and Google Photos to uploading files through OneDrive, Google Drive, Box, anything like that. We're gonna focus on image sharing through Imager because that's what I've got set up, and I don't wanna speak to the functionality of any of the other services that I don't use. With Imager, I've already set up an album, but you don't need to set one up. You can see here that it actually has a checkbox that you don't have to upload to a specific album. It'll just upload to your general gallery on Imager. But you also do have the option of having an anonymous upload, so you don't have to have a Imager account for you to upload screenshots. So I've already set my Imager up. Like I said, I've got an album, so we're just gonna go ahead and let's see what's on the background. Let's do a shuffle real quick on the background. Oh, looks like we got a nice, dope Batman piece by Greenlight. One of my favorite people on DeviantArt, by the way. Let's keep that in mind. And we're just gonna do a quick screenshot, and it was Control Print Screen. Now the really cool thing is, and I really hope it's capturing this because it's frozen right now, so I'm not sure how much of it's capturing. But I'll describe it in case it's not. Instantly, it actually selects the entire area that you're focused on. If you move your mouse over something more specific, it's gonna actually change. So right now, this is the taskbar. Right now, I'm just looking at the start button. I can then click and drag over any specific item, and it drops a little icon in the corner and tells you what you just took a screenshot of. We're gonna do one more, boom, right? So it shows you exactly what you just took a screenshot of. And then back in the application, you'll see them here in the list. Now all you have to do is right click and upload, and it's gonna automatically upload that. And since we've already told it to go to a specific folder, it's gonna go to that folder. Let's go ahead and do the other one too. And then we're gonna go and check that folder. As you see here on the T3G Media account, I've got a ShareX folder, and I'm gonna click on that. That's an earlier test I did. There's the Batman piece, there's the ShareX icon that I took a screenshot of. So both are uploaded, and here you can do tags and mentions and descriptions and all that stuff after the fact, and then they're just available for sharing or to add to the community or whatever. Locally, I do want to point out, let's say I'm done with these. I hit delete here, my list is clear inside ShareX. We're gonna minimize that, we're gonna open the folder. In the actual screenshots folder, those files are still there. When you do take a screenshot, so let's say we just capture an ear, a cow, right? So it's dropped in here. Inside ShareX, you would actually have to right click and click delete file locally or shift delete. That's gonna remove it from the actual folder. Otherwise, if you just delete the files off the list, you still have to come into the folder and manually remove them. ShareX also has the ability to do screen recording, which is really, really nice, especially to have it set as a hotkey. So for instance, right here, we've got ours set. As you can see, I changed it from the earlier shot because it was conflicting with one of my screens. It will, if you don't have FFmpeg, FFmpeg, if you don't have that installed, it will allow you to automatically install it and go forward. So we're gonna hit that. We're gonna pick our region, as you can see here. Hopefully you can see here, it's showing exactly what it's being selected. We're gonna click this region. So now we're just gonna move around this, and we're gonna hit those two buttons again, and there it is. There is the video that we just recorded. We can play it with VLC here. And let's see what it shows us here. It should just show us, boom, right there. Just shows me moving the mouse over the specific area that was being recorded. Super, super useful, incredibly helpful, especially if you're doing tutorials. This kind of stuff, I think I'm gonna be using this a lot. And then additionally, on the subject of tutorials, something huge in tutorials is gonna be specific clicks and specific directions that you're gonna need to provide people. So if you are giving people specific instructions, you could use the option to record a GIF. So that's actually gonna give you a quick little animation of what you want it to look like. So let's say you're writing a blog about how to use ShareX. We're gonna go ahead and hit that hotkey for us. We're gonna do the entire screen, and then we're gonna do boom, 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 right? And then we're gonna stop it. So boom, right there. It's just a little quick little video snippet, which saves it as a GIF with the animations already set up. Super, super useful, like I said, especially for something like instructions and tutorials. We're gonna delete one more time to get that off the computer and finish up our overview of ShareX. Incredibly, incredibly useful tool. I'm definitely leaving this one on the computer. I think it's gonna be huge, huge going forward, especially as I try to create more blog content for our website of these tutorials to maybe give people a different way to consume these overviews and these instructions of different software. Do you have any questions about the software? Do you have any suggestions for similar software or other software I should check out? Make sure you drop those questions and comments down below. If you are not subscribed, please do subscribe. Thank you again for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.